Hey everyone, so today we are going to discuss concepts of health and epidemiology in the article Healthy Dads, Healthy Kids, and human ecology, ecological modernization, climate change, and environmental justice in the article Naughty Snowballs Chance for Science. So to begin with Healthy Dads, Healthy Kids, first define what is social epidemiology, which is the study of the causes and distribution of diseases. Also define medical sociology, which is the systematic study of how humans manage issues of health and illness, disease, disorders, health cares, things of that nature. Which I think is important to note because the first line of the article is 1/3 of Americans are obese and 1 in 10 will become alcoholics in their lifetime. And it's important to know that this is more like, disease is culturally interwoven in society. Like in America, yes, we have problems with obesity, diabetes, heart disease, and that's because of our culture. Whereas in peripheral nations, they don't have drinking water, so they have issues of like diarrhea and a high infant mortality rate. So different cultures lead to different diseases and things of that nature. And it's important to note that uh, when a father or maybe just any parents are more obese, or they're more likely to smoke, that means the kids are also more likely to become obese or more likely to smoke. So there is that direct correlation. The article discusses gender-based health disparities. Like men have sperm damage from work, war, smoking, drinking, but they're all overlooked and more so placed on women. So like they are given the limitations during pregnancy, not so much men. Um, they talk about how men are taught to play through injuries in sports, and they're more likely to play violent sports to begin with, or else they'll be called pussies. So we are socialized to put our health second to masculinity in that case. So if dads are like that, their kids may be like that as well. Some dads are discouraged from going to playgrounds because they feel uncomfortable or suspicious with all these mothers around, and now that's hurting the child socially, and they are falling behind perhaps socially in that health avenue. So there's a lot of different aspects come into play. For the next article, Naughty Snowball's Chance for Science, this just discusses echo chambers, which are structures how climate science is discussed, perceived, accepted, or dismissed by different political actors. Political actors can now cherry pick exactly which parts of science they wish to amplify or undermine. So basically, echo chambers are just people with similar views will take information from sources with those similar views and not really bring in alternating opinions. So that's why there's really not so much progress in arguments such as this. So in terms of human ecology, there's the study of relationship between humans and their natural, social, and built environments. That obviously comes into play. I'm sorry. What is it? Climate change is basically the focus of this article for the most part because they're contesting: does it exist? Is it human made? Or it might just be natural because the Earth does naturally warm. But now, are people speeding it up? So now, should we take action? That's involved as well. Ecological modernization, which by definition is the economy benefits from moves toward environmentalism. And although this article didn't really discuss that too much or go into too much detail, there is that argument. While we're not making too much progress on it, there is definitely a strong opinion in that sense. Also, to discuss environmental justice, which is basically just equality for everybody in terms of environmental hazards. So, poor neighborhoods are most certainly more likely to have these environmental hazards. So, environmental justice is stressing that that really shouldn't be the case. Everybody should be on equal terms as far as that's concerned. So, there's that aspect as well. So, that's what I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day.